Hey there everyone, this is LifeReg. Welcome back to my playthrough of Etrian Odyssey 3. In this part, we are going to do some ocean stuff. More than likely just get farther and show off some new towns and stuff, now that we have access to it. So let's just jump right into that. Go to the loot game. Alright. Now, once again, no surprise, I actually mapped this wrong. It's actually supposed to be this. My bad. I noticed that while I was editing the previous episode, so yeah, it's supposed to look like that, so now it's not odd on one end, and it's semi-symmetrical for, like, that area. Anyways, let's get on to ocean stuff, because we love doing that. Well, I do, anyway. Anyways, to get to where we want to go next, we're going to need quite a few things, but first things first, we're going to go lime fruits, foremast, and use our new iron naval ram. Kind of a hefty cost, but whatevs. Let's go for Armroad. Now, let's go get an alternative for our sauerkraut, because sauerkraut's expensive, let's face it. So, here, to get to the next big places, we're going to need a little bit of 20 turn movements. Pardon me. So you're going to want to go through here with the Iron Naval Ram, and go to this southern island down yonder, which is to the south. And go onto the little bit of land you do have access to from this side. Oh, and you can get sea milk here. So check this. As you travel the high seas, you wrinkle your nose in disgust as a foul odor wafts your way. Looking ahead, you see a smiling old man on a beach laying fish onto sheets of straw. The stench must be from the fish, which are no doubt rotten. You politely inform the old man, but he only shakes his hand and laughs. He answers that these are Xian Yu, a type of dried fish, which are quite tasty when cooked. Beaming intensely, he grabs one of the fish, toasted on a nearby spit, and hands it to you. You reach out and take it with trepidation, though you have not decided whether you want to eat it, of course. You take the dried fish and nervously raise it to your lips. You are shocked to discover how savory the foul-smelling Xian Yu really is. Satisfied with your reaction, the smiling old man says he'll share some with you. In return, he asks that you spread the Xian Yu's glory throughout the region, which I am doing right now. You shake the man's hand, vowing to do so, and leave the island with a crate full of Xian Yu. This is a very, very, very good thing to get. Xian Yu is like sauerkraut. It gives the same amount of turns, except it's a lot cheaper, so kind of like the reason I went for the raisins as soon as I could. You want to go for Xian Yu to make 20 turn trips cheaper. That's the whole meaning of life, making those kind of things cheaper. Let's go. I guess for the rest of this, I'm just gonna fish up some of these fish, because I can totally speak English, like, right now, so alright, that's everything, unless that fish wants to move. Alright. And we got long octopus, flying fish, lantern squid, sea milk, 676. And now we can use Xian Yu. It's, as I said, sauerkraut, but like 60 cheaper. 60 yen cheaper. So, okay, we're going to take this. Use pretty much the same setup except with the Culverine. And let's go. Alright, now where we're going with this is that we're going to start heading towards the North Sea. In Etrian Odyssey 3, there are two seas, the North Sea and the South Sea. Or the North Ocean and the South Ocean, as the game puts it in the upper right corner at the bottom screen. Sorry if I sniffle a little bit. My nose is I kind of ate some spicy food before I did this, so I apologize. So you want to take the same route that you take to Ayahata. Primary difference is you're not going to Ayahata. So just weave through the islands, same old, and you're gonna get, I guess we get some fish while we're here. Do this action. Then you're gonna go through here, and we're gonna have to start mapping again. Oh man, it's been a while since I've done this. Alright, we got like 5 seaweed in front of us with a triad of islands. Yeah. Completely forgot that it did this. Yeah, and of course there's a pirate like right there. Don't worry, we'll be able to deal with him quite easily. Now, it was a note, as I said before, that I could actually make it here quite a while ago. And I do not lie. I could have been here like a while ago, like as soon as I got sauerkraut and the Wolverine, you got 3 slots, you could come this way. But I didn't do it because I didn't want to overload all the sea episode into like one little area. I wanted to kind of spread it out. Past the city of Ayahata, you slowly progress through a narrow trench surrounded by shoals. When you turn north and start to sail forward, you come across a pirate ship. It seems that the pirates control the lane to the northern sea and will attack anyone who tries to pass. With a cannon, you might be able to send their ship to the ocean floor and continue onward. But without one, it would be best that you did not provoke them and went to explore another region. But we have a cannon, so we don't really mind. Now, if you don't have a cannon and you still want to continue, you can go that way and get some mapping done. And that's about the extent of what you can do. And it does something like this. We can't map the rest. Even though you can see it head into the North Ocean, you can't actually map the parts of the North Ocean till you get to it. Fire the cannon. Pirate ship is sunk. Then you just go forward. Forward again. And then forward once more. You can see a pillar of light that pierces through the sky, originating from the waters in front of you. There's nothing preventing you from navigating towards it if you wish to investigate. Now, these are submagnetic, similar to the vein of magnetic pole things. Sorry, my English is screwed up today. I'm kind of bad. Anyways, check. Oceanic pole number 1 has been activated. This is an oceanic pole. Yeah, the game explains it a lot better than I do. When you set sail next time, you may start your voyage from here. Use this allows you to expand the scope of your exploration, so keep in mind. There are 3 oceanic poles, and they're all in the Northern Ocean. This is the first one of 3, which I believe I've already said there's 3 of. And the island that the pole is surrounded by, I don't think has anything on it. But it does have, like, these little, reed things? I don't know. Lily, reed, I don't know. I can't make out what kind of plant that is because I'm not a botanical person. Well, of course I'm not a botanical person. I'm not a What is the name for a scientist that researches plant? Whatever. Those kinds of people. I know it has botanical somewhere around in there. Those who entered the ancient days are probably similar to submagnetic poles in the forest. It has the power to teleport the ship and crew back to its home and back again. If you wish to explore the seas, give it a nod to the ancient people of Armroad and make use of it. And we got some flying fish, lantern squid, and that's it. No profit here, but... Oh, that's also a thing I hate, is that when you zoom in on the map, it always zooms in on A1, since there's no grid in this game, you just end up hitting... you end up hitting X and you just get this. It's kind of silly. Anyways, gonna go back to using lime fruits. And we're gonna get rid of the Wolverine. And we're gonna adopt the Iron Naval Ram. Alright. Now, whoa, Life Break. What about the Iron Naval Ram? I mean, the foremast. You don't want to move fast? No, there are 2 spots you can easily access from the second foothold. So, we're gonna just get those done real fast, and the foremast will just add to the expenses. The first one I want to get done is over this way, towards the east. So make your way east, and you're gonna see that place. Now, originally, you weren't planned to really reach the, what was it, South Ocean. But remember this place? Yeah. I don't know if the dev team didn't realize that they put the Iron Naval Ram as a reward for that spot, and that you usually go there before you come here. But I'm guessing in case you came here before you went there, this is a little difficult. But this is the easy way to do this, is to just grab dried peas or lime fruits. They're both cheap and effective. You just can't use biscuits. It takes 8 turns. The invigorating smell of salt water dancing in the air. You spot a city straight ahead. Around the exotic city is lined with white brick buildings and a strange current preventing all passage, except for the seaweed and directly in front of me. It'll be harder than it looks to reach the city. You know what its coordinates and go your way. It'll be harder than it looks. No, that wasn't too hard. Okay, this is the first method of getting here. And if I feel like it, I might show off the other method, but it basically involves avoiding all these currents, and you're still required not to bring the foremast. That helps you at all. Also, this current goes right. So, well, not right, it goes east. And in my character's perspective, it's going left right now. Why am I saying weird directional names? Life Rake, what have you done? Anyways, I would love to clear it right now. However, the moment I clear this, the rest of these turns are going to be wasted because I visited someplace. So I'm just going to go around and kind of map the spiral, kind of, to the best of my abilities. So that goes left. This current comes towards me. That current goes down. There's reefs on the other side. That current goes that way. And I believe this is as far as I can go, because it'll take me 3 turns to get back. I'll move forward one. It's going to take 4 turns to come. No, I can move right here. Alright, and that's an exit. And that leads to said exit. And this goes into the spiral. And yeah, when we come back for items and stuff, this is going to be kind of nightmarish. Because there's quite a few items around this area. And that completely loops around, and I'm thinking that the controls are right here, but I don't really know. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 over 1. Yeah. Awesome. Pardon me. Let's scroll the map up over a bit. And above and to the right of the shoal is an island, a 2x2 island, with forest on it. That's great. Awesome. Alright, now let's head back. And glory. Congratulations. As I said before, you can actually get here with dried peas if you don't have the lime fruits for some reason. Carefully reading the flow of the currents, you reach the harbor of Sheba, city on the sea. You disembark and stand in awe of the vast city as a soldier comes running towards you. I bear a message from the Queen of Ripples. The soldier clears his throat and unravels a scroll of parchment. We welcome you from your long journey from Armroad. I am the ruler of Sheba, Queen of Ripples. After calamity, a monster took control of the currents and has left us stranded here. We have longed to re-establish ties with Armroad, but the currents have prevented this. We would like you to go and tell Armroad of our plight. Would you be a bridge between our cities? To show our appreciation, the messenger also bears a gift. It is Frankincense, a specialty of ours that is an ingredient used in perfumes. The message ends here. I too beg you to reopen cultural exchange between here and Armroad. Having delivered the message, the soldier hands you a bag and filled it with milky white resin. I guess reason. I believe it was R-E-S-I-N or something like that. I don't know. Resin. You swear to deliver the message and return to Armroad and leave the soldier and you wave goodbye. You take the Frankincense and it ends for you. Well done everyone, and that is Sheba. Very important city. Done everyone, you successfully established a route to the city of Sheba. What? The Queen of Ripples wants to resume relations with Armroad? That's great news. I'll contact the senators and make arrangements for a messenger immediately. In any case, I never thought that there would be a gap in the currents around Sheba. Thanks for your hard work in making that long voyage. Here's a token of my appreciation. It's a salt-cured meat. It tastes good and it's good for you. Take it along and next time you go, you get salted meat, which is a 24-turn item. And boy is it important and expensive. And you get Frankincense for 300. Awesome. That just covered the cost. Alright, and we're going to take sail with the same stuff, and we're going to access yet another spot. And then after that, I'm just going to probably go around and map stuff until we have access to the certain thing. Anyways, our next destination is that big giant tree over there. I'm sure you can see it from here. Alright, island right here. I don't think it has anything on it. Once again with the lily things and pasture and seaweed all over this place. Seaweed all over the place, doing everything. Jeez, this place loves seaweed. Loves seaweed so much that it has seaweed where there shouldn't be seaweed. I don't know, I'm just making guesses. Remember the Naturalis Historia, written by the naturalist Pliny. Or Pliny. Island before you bears some resemblance to the chaotic isle shown, but in volume. If the island in front of you is one and the same, then you have made an incredible discovery. If you don't yet need a resupply, you can proceed to investigate the island. And on the island is a manticore. Yeah, I'm not kidding. I believe the boss of that area is the Manticore, but we're not going to be fighting him for a long time. Alright, we got another little tiny island. It's not that hard to map. I'm just kind of slow and not quite in the mojo, but it's good enough to where I could do this, so. Map. Seaweed, it's like everywhere. Seaweed. Everywhere. Just everywhere. And then we have this crazy island, which does something like this. Okay, and it also goes that way, and it ends. There's seaweed here. And the island ends right there, so it does something like this, and this is semi like the same thing, so it does something like that. Yeah, and I believe I can see lilies over there, and also here and here. With grasslands. It wasn't too complicated. Oh, and there's shoals. Why did I press the X button? Okay, and we got shoals, and we got wow, just shoals, currents, whirlpools, oh my. Wow. Really shoving a lot at me. Well, I'm just gonna go this way and kind of try to map this little area. Because it is confusing. Okay, that leads straight to a whirlpool of death. This doesn't. There's shoals right next to those currents exactly. And that current goes down into the Southern Ocean. I've already mapped it in the Southern Ocean. Let's see. It's right there. I have no idea. It doesn't look like it turns into that whirlpool, so I'm guessing it does move down there, but I don't have a good enough view from here. And we can see that. We can see this for sure. I can see that. And that's another big tree thing. Wow, am I just using my observation skills or what? Ocean, ocean. There's another whirlpool down yonder, about at the edge of where I can see. Because it looks like it's two back and one over. Right there. Right. Let's go over here. It doesn't matter which angle you approach this from. And up there is a little island with trees on it. Wow, mapping. So intense. And we come back. Got some mapping done right there, that's good. You reach the island with the eerily dense forest and disembark to investigate the area. The squawks of the buzzing birds and insects emanating, okay. As in emitting and... Okay. From the wall of green worry you. You set foot inside it and find another world of forest devoid of any light. You press on, torch in hand, and observe the unique wildlife native to this land. Engrossed in the strange flora and fauna, as fierce as anything in the labyrinth, you see an odd fruit. To mark your arrival, you take the poison-hued fruit and stuff it into your pack. Taking care not to get lost, you carefully and cheerfully return to your ship and get the Demon Melon. First of all, you get the Demon Melon from here, but that's not the place's name. So, right now, I'm just gonna call this place until they give me a name for it. And from this place, you get the Demon Melon. It's okay. And you get the Demon Melon. And once you obtain that, it teleports you back. And Shipwright praises us again. We're done, Zarian. We've established your route all the way to the Dark Forest. A discovery like that will really help open more trade routes and take medical advances. I believe he just said, like, Dark Forest. So creative. So creative. That's not how you spell forest. It's not how you spell Forrest Gump either, but, you know, whatever. You deserve a good reward for this time, so I've ordered some improvements for your ship. Those will reinforce your hull, letting you equip steel plating to navigate the dangerous reefs. The carpenters won't make it here from Ayahutta until their work is done though. Think it must be excited, but please bear with us. We are about 20 minutes in. And we got some money, and we got the steel plating guy, and we got the Demon Melon, which was only worth 50 yen in the first place, so it makes you wonder why it was only worth half of what it took to get there. So, I believe we can also make it to the second checkpoint at this point, but I don't remember the exact route to get there. So I'm just going to set sail with this and get some mapping done. And if I feel like it, I'll just go ahead and trigger some events. Why not? Oh, whoops. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Okay, anyways, you want to set sail, and you want to go to the second foothold, not Arm Road. What was I thinking going back to Arm Road? Alright, and we're back here. I'm gonna go this way. May as well get some of the new fish in the area. Silver Saury. Alright. Don't know what a Silver Saury is. I don't actually know half of what the fish in this game are, because I don't know anything about fish. Unfortunately, for me, maybe. I don't know if that's unfortunate or just plain normal. And then we have this another Tetris-shaped island, because we love those. And it's all forest, isn't it? And there's probably not a single event on it, like a boss. So, oh, right, that area. Okay. I just wanted to make a confirmation trip to get some map done so I can know how to avoid the pirate that's coming up in this area. Because you can't exactly shoot the pirate, because you need the salted meat, the foremast, and the steel plating just to get through here. You cannot fire at the pirate and kill him. So, you have to kind of manage that. More and more and more. It's just lots and lots of reef. Hidden reefs, I think. Yeah. Hang on. Be back in like 2 seconds. Okay, sorry about that. Back. And check. You discover that tall evergreens in this island have egg-shaped fruit. This fruit is known as cocoa, and it is famous for its seeds, which is the main ingredient in chocolate. If you want the cocoa, you can harvest it or you can ignore it. Of course, you want to harvest it. It's free money. And you get some cocoa. I mean, who doesn't want cocoa, right? Right? I don't think there's any events on this little tiny reed island. Of course, I don't remember, so when I go back and find some more of the items that I missed, it'd be... Yeah, I'm just gonna put... I forgot how to spell cocoa. Embarrassing on-screen... on-screen spelling wrong, of course. I don't know if I'm spelling it wrong, so I'm just making it my best guess because I didn't pay attention, because I'm stupid, and because I didn't pay attention. Everyone's gonna yell at me, and they're gonna have to fix it, or I'm gonna have to fix it. And then I'm gonna have to do other stuff, and then that stuff's gonna drive me mad, and then madness will ensue. I have no idea exactly where I was going with that, but I thought it sounded pretty funny. And we have another Tetris Piece Island, or at least from what I can tell. Nope, no, I'm doing it wrong. It doesn't start there. It starts there, and it does something like this. I can't really tell from here, but I can tell that there are 2 lily things, lily reed things. It's also here, and there's forest on the corner, which may or may not lead elsewhere, so yeah. Make one more step right before the whirlpool. It's also useful to know that the pirate ship can't cross over the reefs, I don't think. And we got another island with reeds on it, and we got currents leading into the whirlpool, which you can barely see behind the whirlpool to see the current that leads into it. But I kind of figured, because since there was another current going this way, and it goes like pretty much to the edge of the map. So let's get over there. And basic set sail. Except this time we need the salt meat. Oh boy, this is gonna take a bite out of that wallet. And we're going to need the... where is it? Naval ram, casting net, net harpoon. South banner, large flag. Where is it? Where is the... Okay, this is seaweed. Am I already using it? No. Do I not have access to it yet? Well, looks like I don't have access to it yet. So, instead, we're just going to go back and... I guess I'll just get all the items I can from here. Now that we... and all the other stuff now that we have Iron Naval Ram. Iron Naval Ram gives you access to quite a few new things. The first and only thing from over on the Southern Ocean is over here. And you can also start getting fish from the surrounded areas that are surrounded by seaweed, like down here. I don't think shoals belong there. So that's one plus of it. But more importantly, in the Northern Ocean, allows you to get past all this mumbo-jumbo. Well, I guess I'll look for other things. Now nothing to lose, so let's do this. And if of course I don't find anything, I'm just gonna cut to it. I'm gonna go up. Alright, over here is like the biggest maze occurrence in the history of man. And we also have a lot and lots and lots of seaweed. Like, no joke. And there's nothing there. There's shoals, like, way back there. Like, right there. And there's, like, currents and... currents and whirlpools everywhere. This is so great. So fantastic. And this is mostly just like a big, giant down arrow. From, like, all the way up there. Little island with forest on it. Don't know if it has any stuff on it. We're about to find out. This leads straight to an empty spot. And it's like 2 per each transition until it gets here. And then beyond that is a whirlpool. That's not whirlpool, silly. Whirlpool and some more currents leading into it. Yay! Man, this is so map intensive. By that I mean so symbol intensive. Not those symbols. Well, nothing on that. Also, at this point, my memory for the ocean might actually start wearing down. So if you know something, of course, do feel free to input it. And I'll get to it on the next ocean episode, okay? So if you know anything about the ocean that I have not yet covered, or don't think I may have recognized straight off, you should probably notify me, because I probably did forget, and you probably are not wrong. Unless you haven't played the game before and you're just going to troll me. And then I look down on you. So, okay. So once again, information input that I'm not providing that is actually available at this point in the game, you should probably mention it. Alright. So now that I've gotten contribution, what you can do to contribute, or attribute, whatever pronunciation you want to use, now that I've told you that, you feel free to contribute whatever you know. I do know that there is like another 24 food item right here, but it requires you to get something else that you don't get access to for quite a little bit. So in good spirits, as you travel the seas, you spot smoke coming from an island ahead. After you dock and disembark, you find a soldier cooking some stuff, and the sizzling sound of dried fish's fat on the fire makes your mouth water. Noticing you staring hungrily at the scene, the soldier calls out to you. And explorers and everyone has been talking about it. Armroad, eh? I'm here to survey this place. Thanks to your good work, we've been plenty busy. Meals are the only pleasure I get on this island, and here's... And by the way, he's not about to give it to you. He's about to chow down on it itself. He's just telling you what it is. And this is Cacao. That's my best pronunciation guess. Because I'm usually good about pronunciations. And dried cod. It's really great. Of all the reserved foods on the voyage, this is like it the best. I usually put some garum, and now we need to find garum. So in order to get that, we need to find garum, which is a spice. But of course, for inconvenience sake, I'm just gonna say garum. Anyone who reads this in the future is gonna be like, wait, what? It's fine without it though. Ooh, look, it's ready. The soldier takes the fish and sinks it into his teeth and quickly devouring it in front of your face. Once the soldier has finished his meal and resumed from surveying, you return to your own duties. And we're also about to end this part off, don't worry. It's not gonna last that much longer. Nothing here. I don't think there was anything all the way down this way, from my knowledge. Let's just kind of sail that way. Well, this seems like a good spot as any to stop. But first, I'm just gonna quickly... That's an insult, game. Sure, show me the canyon over there that I can't reach. Anyways, Southern Ocean. And, yeah, as I said, this has been Life Break, of course, and as always, I thank you for watching. Thanks for watching this C episode. Let's sell all this octopus horn stuff right now, I guess. Vampire, striped tail gives us white brim. Blue shell gives us a machete. Purple scale, same old stuff. The steel shell gave us a javelin. Wait, javelin? And small sword? We haven't gotten these, like, ever? Wow. Well, anyways, I'm gonna say bye now. Bye!